Hello. So, doing my video this time from my office. It's actually an office I share with 3 other teachers. They are not here, they're actually working hard. So I don't have any classes this evening. So I figured I'd do this, change up the scenery a little bit. And I'll include some pictures and stuff at the end of it, of the school, training center, coworkers, things like that. So yeah, you can hear some kids in the background. Sounds like they're reading Chinese. So, pretty cool. I don't understand them. Not even close to understanding them. The only time we can communicate in Chinese is when I'm acting out something that I need. I call it Chinese charades. That's how I communicate. Very little words and phrases, a lot of acting. So, yeah. It's official though. I decided to stay in Xiamen, and actually just got back yesterday from Beijing, and I had to go up there and pack up the rest of my stuff and bring it back. Fun. Had a good night out with some friends and bruh. Met up in Beijing and in Newt. Like, really good people. I think I spoke about it before. It's like we all, like in the Divine Nine or HBCUs or anything like that, will always joke on each other and things of that nature. However, in a different country, we still got jokes, but it's pretty cool to run into somebody that's just part of that organization. In the Divine Nine, or even if they attended an HBCU or something like that, it's just cool. It's kind of like already you've got that common ground, and then you just build from there. So, I got some music playing. Threw me off guard. But that was fun. It was a salsa spot. So, yeah. Saw some thick Asian women. They do exist. Had a good night, like I said, with some friends, and then one of the guys I used to teach with at the kindergarten, he was back in town, so he came out and partied with us too. Fun. And then just basically I just in Beijing to finish packing, pack up the stuff and all that. Is one of the teachers coming in? I guess not. Thought you guys might get to meet one. I'll get them all on video later on. I'm sure they'll be so happy about that. But yeah, the most exciting part one of the most exciting parts about that trip back to Beijing, my flight back to Xiamen. So got there early, like I'm supposed to, because again, they don't play about flights here. Like, if you ain't got your ticket 45 minutes before it takes off, you ain't getting on. If you're just now getting your ticket printed 45 minutes before the flight, if you're just getting your ticket 45 minutes before the flight, you probably ain't gonna make it. My flight's boarded at 5:55 a.m. I got to the gate at 6:05, 6:07 a.m. They were already doing last call. That's how serious they are about flying. So, but it didn't matter because we were on the runway for 2.5 hours. Get this, not for mechanical issues, not because staff was late or anything like that. There was too many carry-ons. There wasn't enough space in the luggage for the carry-ons. And so it's like they were contemplating whether it'd be safe to fly with luggage in the aisleway or not. So it took them 2.5 hours to decide that no, it's not safe. Let us check these bags and put them below. And it took forever. But we finally took off. Instead of arriving at 9:40, we got here at noon. So that was kind of like, so yeah, it was just, that flight was crazy. I sat next to, it was a full flight, clearly, as there was too much luggage. So I sat to a mom and a grandmother and the baby. So I thought the baby was a little big just to be riding in the lap, but it's whatever. So yeah, they actually asked if because I had the window seat, because here in the China airplanes, they have a lot more headroom by the window. So I prefer to sit in window so I don't have to get up, because I think I went on 2 flights and I sat in the aisle before I realized that I don't want the aisle seat, because I hate getting up for people who gotta get up and go to the bathroom. And it's only a 3-hour flight, like, and hold it. But so I do the window seats now, and so when I was getting on the plane, she was sitting in the window seat, and the little baby boy was, the toddler was looking out the window. My man, you don't want to be in my video? You need a napkin, wipe your nose? Yeah, get some tissue. Oh, don't come over here, that shit. Got it all? Yeah. Make sure you throw it out. Wash your hands. Don't put it on your shirt. You don't want it to freeze. Cut yourself. Yeah, remember that golden child? All right. Oh, you ain't got to touch everything. It's a carrot pen. But it's not all over it. Not my pen. Say hello.
Huh?
Say hello. Hello. All right. Bye-bye. Snotty hands. So, oh yeah. So they were in the kid's seat and, or in the window seat, and they were trying to ask if I wanted to sit in the aisle seat so, they could look out the window. I was like, nope, I don't want that. Probably should have though. Well, this is what happened. As long as I've been flying, I've never sat next to somebody who gets airsick, let alone 2 people. Both the mom and the grandma got airsick. Gross. Like, oh, no, not cool. Like, and we were already kind of, it's a full flight, so it just feels really crowded, and then they're just throwing up in the bags, and like dry heaving, and it's just like, just stop. So I could not get off that plane fast enough once it landed. But made it safe, so that's the important thing. And got back just in time to grab some lunch and then head into work, because on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I don't have to be to work till 2. So that's nice. Let's see. Did that. Oh, here's one of my colleagues. That is Taylor. She is actually the other English teacher here. So There's like two people that speak English really well here. She's one of them. The other one's Cece. And me and Taylor work together to teach our English class. So she teaches one section, I teach the other section. So, and pretty cool. Pretty laid back. As you can see, we're not really working that hard. So, oh, there's Taylor again. So, it's okay, Taylor. It's not a live video. It's for YouTube.
Oh, you are shooting the YouTube video.
You're not hiding from it. You know you're doing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I can subscribe you.
See, there you go.
Okay.
That's how it goes. Networking, people helping people. That's what we do. Yeah, she's actually pretty cool. Actually, everybody here is really nice and really cool. And it's funny because, like I said, there's like her and one of my other coworkers, Cece. They're the only ones who speak like fluent English and can communicate. And the other ones, I'll just say their English is better than my Chinese. So, but we're all learning. Like they'll teach me phrases in Chinese and then they practice their English with me. So it's pretty cool. You know, again, people helping people. That's what it's all about. So, I'm excited about making the transition to stay here in Xiamen. I still gotta find an apartment though. I'm not liking this living off the island. It's too far from everything. I mean, it's not like super far, but it's just, I would rather take a cab to work than have to take a cab to like the fun zone, where all the restaurants and bars and stuff is at. There's just nothing here where I am. I mean, it's in development. So it's like a couple of restaurants, a couple convenience stores, and like a coffee shop, but there's no gym here. So I'm still having to like do it old school, running, like knocking out push-ups, doing box jumps on concrete blocks. You know, I mean, like finding stuff that luckily there's construction going on, so there's like stacks of bricks and concrete, big ass concrete blocks and things like that where I could like do dips and box jumps and all types of, like I have to do it like that because there's no gym around here. So I'm just like, the air is a lot better too. And actually, right now, it's getting a little cooler. There's a nice breeze today. It was sunny, very bright. It was a nice breeze. It's nowhere near as hot as it's been lately. So it was nice. And the cool thing, I get to wear shorts to work. Oh my gosh, I love wearing shorts to work. It's so great. So yeah, that's a huge plus. They do have me teaching one class Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 3 classes a week, 1 a day at the primary school with the 6th graders. That is fun. Their English is understandable, a little broken up. There's some words, of course, there's some things they don't understand. If I speak too fast, they don't understand. And but it's fun. It's energetic. They're eager. Of course, they're kids, so they're just like wowed by my size. And I say wow because when I walk by, that's exactly what they say. They will stop, just be like, wow. And I'll be like, yes, I know. And then sometimes I'll just start, singing the You're Welcome song from Moana. They do not get the joke, but I still do it because I think it's funny and worth it. One important thing I've also learned here in China. Compliments. You have to have some thick skin for compliments. And I say that because I think things get lost in translation. So I think like 2 or 3 videos ago, I talked about how I was called handsome, very handsome, just a little fat, but not as fat as before. So, yeah. Let's see what was one that was just like, where actually, it was to the point I was just like, you know what, you don't ever have to compliment me again. Just when you see me, just be like, you know, I like your sandals. That's all you got to say to me. So again, I've been running. I mean, it's been helping out. I miss the weights. I do like lifting, but the running's cool. Um, you know, it's a good sweat. Gets the heart rate going, and good old sweating and heart rate. And I'm trying to justify. I hate running with a passion. Ugh. I just want to punch whoever thought of, like, hey, let's go running because it's fun. I just want to punch them in the throat. Ugh. But anyways, so I was like, all right, cool. You know, clothes fitting better and things like little things you notice when you're working out is going good. This woman was like, oh yeah, you can really tell. Yeah, I mean, you're fat. You still got a stomach, but it's not as big, and your titties got smaller. Wait, what? What? So I was just like, thank you. I think I don't know where to go with this. So I have learned in China, you gotta have some thick skin. Anyways, I mean, you know, people, because they're honest. They're brutally honest. You know, if you're big, you're big. If you're fat, you're fat. If you're too skinny, you're too skinny. If you're ugly, whatever. They're gonna let you know. But you gotta have some thick skin to take compliments too, because them shits are like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain. Like, I know I've talked about the compliment sandwich, but it's like an opposite. It's like an insult. Here's your compliment, but the compliment sometimes, you know how when you break an Oreo apart, and you know, in a perfect world, one side would have all the filling and the other side's like no filling, but you know, sometimes it like breaks off. You get a little bit on one side, but the majority of it's on you know, the other side. Well, the side that's got like the little bit of frosting that came unstuck, like the little bit, that would be like the compliment. It's the opposite of a compliment sandwich, but it's like the negative, that little bit of frosting that came off, that's the compliment. And then, you know, covering it back up with something that's just like, thanks, you know? So it's like, oh, you're still fat. You're not as fat as you were, but still big. It's just like, what the fuck? Just, like I said, just say you like my shoes, and then that's all you got to say. Cause I don't want to. I don't need a compliment anymore. Not at all. It's but luckily, you know, my parents raised us in a household where constant joking was the joking was nonstop. So we grew up with thick skin, and so thank you, you know. Hashtag winning at parenting, mom and dad. So yeah, you know, that just kind of, we're just kind of like, all right, cool, thank you, bye. But yeah, no, it's cool. Everything's a learning experience. I'm still excited to be here. I'm still enjoying it. Still learning whatever I can when I can. So, I think after this one, I will definitely have some pics from the weekend, the partying, pics of the school, some of the students, and then actually some pics from me with the primary school. So, I think that is it. I don't think the other teachers are walking in because, you know, they're working. So, I think all the kids are in class, so none of them will be rushing in here. Hopefully that booger kid went and washed his hands. I'm just glad he didn't touch any of my pens. Ugh. So, all right. Until next time, which will probably be in another week. It'll definitely be before I go to Thailand for our Golden Week holiday. So yeah, that'll be some fun pictures and videos. Cody in another country. Again. International shenanigans, y'all. Oh look, there's Mickey and a student. And here's my other coworker, Cece.
Hello.
She's the one who also speaks English as well. And then everybody got to. Yeah, they met Taylor last night, yesterday. And oh, this guy. Kind of like a workspace. Of course, the office is upstairs. So this is the second level. We have a little library. Those little cupboards are padded so they could sit and sleep. The teachers sometimes do it too. Not me. I think there might be a weight limit on the shelves, so I'm not testing it. And office. It's me and 3 other teachers. So we share this office. I'm normally downstairs. Because it feels lonely up here. Classroom, one of them. They're all about the same, except mine. They hooked me up with the big one. And added some decorations. Kids like it. Still got some more stuff coming in because it's a very bland classroom. But yeah. Got my board. Got this huge touchscreen TV. That's pretty much it. Some more classrooms. There's another one, the classic blackboard. Oh, there's a class going on. Bathrooms. These are a smaller classroom. And this one's for like the little kids. And little chairs, which are very strong, super strong. So. That's how I feel, telling you